Hello everyone and welcome to Morning Coffee Break. I hope everybody's all right this morning. Today is Wednesday, March 30th. Currently it's 47 degrees and it's going to be a high of 78 today. Should be able to take some plants outside for a while. I have to look at the forecast though. I think it's supposed to be warm for a while. No chance of rain. However, there's a high wind advisory. There could be tornadoes, I think, starting late this afternoon, I believe. Up to 75-mile-per-hour winds. I think there's one in the Tidbits about it that I'll go over. Humidity 60%. There's no wind right now, and air quality is 58. That's moderate. Okay, today there'll be a take a walk with Kitty. I did it, I think, day before yesterday, and it's coming out today. And y'all sent in the questions, so I did an Ask My Tablet, and it's a good one too. They're all good, but this one I really had a lot of fun with. So check out Ask My Tablet, especially if you haven't seen it before. See what it's all about. Once you watch it, I think you'll really like it. For dinner last night, what's for dinner? We had chicken nuggets, Tyson chicken nuggets. We had a great value artisan, I think it was called white cheddar and black pepper, mac and cheese. We couldn't tell there was much. We couldn't see even any black pepper in it, so I don't know what the deal is with that. It said black pepper, but it was great though. But I mean, as far as black pepper, we didn't see any, or I didn't really taste any, but it was really good. And we had, I think they're bird's eye cauliflower wings. I think it's spelled W-Y-N-G-S, because they're not real chicken wings. They're cauliflower, and they were teriyaki flavor. And we were really surprised. They were real good. We would buy them again. So anyway, what's for dinner? Going back to cleaning out the freezers. I got a bag of, like a storage bag where we filled it, didn't fill it, maybe almost halfway, with some soup that I made. It's been, I don't know, a month ago or so, maybe even 2 months. And it was so good we decided to keep it. Well, we would have anyway if we had that much. We would have had it. I think we had it, and then we had it again, and then we saved what was left of it after the second time is what it was, because it made a bunch. I don't know if I made it in a crock pot. I can't remember now, but it made a bunch, and we had some, and we thought we'd save it. And if it's not quite enough, I'm going to add something to it, to make it enough. And I think we'll have some cornbread with it. I just think that'd be good, some cornbread with it. So soup and cornbread. And really proud of us for working on these freezers. I mean, it was silly to have your freezers full if you weren't eating, keeping it rotated out and eating the oldest stuff, first. And we just weren't doing it right. And then after inventorying them and having to throw away a few things that were totally freezer burnt, that's when we decided, listen, we get to get on top of this, and eat the older stuff, and then you can eat some new stuff, but at least pick at the other stuff, and get it moved out. And that's what we've been doing. And this freezer over here, this little chest freezer, it's less than half full now, and it's never. I don't remember it ever being that low, except when we first got it. So it's just plans working. Okay. Oh, I'll show you. Really, they're not shaped like wings. They're more shaped like boneless wings. See It had a pouch of teriyaki sauce, and then after it's done, it wasn't enough to really coat them. It said to pour it in a bowl, and kind of like you do wings, put them in there and coat it. But it really wasn't enough. They never give you enough sauce for stuff like that. But it was enough to where there's some sauce on each one, and like I said, really enjoyed it. It was good. We were very surprised at it. And then I was wondering, you know what? Why couldn't you? I don't know if it would work as good as the way they did theirs, but why couldn't you bread some cauliflower and then bake it like that, and then put your own teriyaki sauce on it? That's what I was thinking, and might do that, or we might just buy more of these because there was an Ibotta. When I got them, there was an Ibotta deal on them, and then I don't know if there is now or not. And the Tyson chicken nuggets, they're always good. They're real good. We got them at Grocery Outlet for $4.99 for a big old bag. I can't remember how many pounds it was, but it was really a good deal. Okay, let me get this on today's tidbits. I'm still cold this morning, even though it's a little warmer out. Seems like I stay cold anymore. I don't know if I maybe have circulatory problems or what. Okay, time for today's tidbits. Do you know how pine cones help predict weather? Let me put my glasses on. Make sure they're on right. These are flimsy glasses from Dollar Tree. Pine cones act as nature's hygrometer. A hygrometer measures the amount of moisture in the air. Pine cones carry their small, lightweight seeds under their scales. When the air is dry, pine cones open their scales to disperse the seeds. But when the air is moist, they close their scales to keep the seeds dry on the inside. Oh, I did mention we're mowing today, or did I? Yeah, we're going to mow today. We went and got gas yesterday. And I'm dreading it. It's going to be rough to get, I'm not in the best shape. I've been walking and stuff, though, so maybe that'll help some. I saw something, I hate to get off the subject, but I saw something where they showed this video of this guy at a gas station. And what he did was he took on the pumps, he took the hose from his that he would have been filling up and went around the pump and took the hose off the other pump and put the hose on his side on that pump. And then he put the pump that he took from the other side in his vehicle, to fill it up. So when the guy came to fill up his car, he was actually, when he started to use it, he was getting what the other guy had, and that other guy filled his truck up or whatever it was when he started it. You see what I'm saying? When he started his, the hose was on in that other guy's car. So that guy filled up and took off, and then it appeared that guy owed all that money. See? And I don't know if they ever caught the guy or not. But then that guy, went in to pay, and they were like, it's like $80 or whatever. And he's like, I'm not for sure. This is kind of how it would have went, I guess. And he probably said, no, I was getting $10. And they'd be like, no. And then they looked at the video, the surveillance footage. So make sure when you get your gas that you make sure that hose is the one that's for your side, because they say it's not the first time that this is starting to happen since the gas went so high. So be very careful, especially if it'd have to be on the other side of the pump. Just make sure, look up and see, okay, yeah, that one's for this one. You know, that I really thought that was crazy, but it shows you what lengths people will go to steal. Okay. Um, I just thought y'all might like to know that. If I had the picture of it, I'd show you. But I was just, browsing, looking around. Um, what to do if you encounter baby wildlife this spring? We are more likely to encounter wildlife, including baby animals, as the weather warms. Wildlife experts caution people not to get closer to them or remove them from the wild, even if they appear to be stranded. They say the animal's best chance of survival is to remain in the wild. Contact wildlife authorities if you find a stranded baby animal. What makes tidal waves so dangerous? Tidal waves are the largest oceanic waves. They are shallow water waves caused by the gravitational interactions between the sun, moon, and earth. Strong tidal waves can cause damage to structures along the beach and could cause flooding in coastal cities. Tidal waves in Canada's Bay of Fundy location can reach as high as 55 feet. Wow. How do lunar rainbows form? Never heard of that. Not all rainbows appear during the day. A moonbow or lunar rainbow is a rare natural phenomenon that occurs when the moon is in its highest phase, brightest phase. It forms when the moon's light gets reflected off water droplets in the air. It occurs only when it's raining and the moon is very low in a dark sky. They are faint and often appear to be white. I wonder how my allergies will be after mowing. Oh my gosh. Potentially hazardous asteroid to cross Earth on April 1. A potentially hazardous asteroid named 2007 FF1 will make its closest ever approach to Earth on April 1. The 360 to 656 feet wide space rock will miss us by around 4.6 million miles. Boy, we're lucky to get by on that. That's too close. The Apollo class, why do they say potentially hazardous when it's 4.6 million miles away? I mean, that far from us. Is that a close call? I don't. The Apollo class asteroid, meaning its orbit around the sun crosses with Earth's orbit, is potentially hazardous due to its size and relative proximity to Earth. High winds delay Blue Origin's next crewed mission. That's a crazy looking rocket. Blue Origin said the next mission of its New Shepard suborbital vehicle has been postponed to Thursday due to high winds anticipated at the company's West Texas launch site. The aerospace company had planned to launch its fourth crewed mission on Tuesday. New Shepard, consisting of a reusable rocket and capsule, will blast off at 9:30 a.m. EDT Thursday. I've watched videos of this and it's crazy. Ice shoves from Wisconsin lake damaged 3 homes. Have y'all ever seen that, where the ice comes off the lake and it just keeps slowly moving towards the houses and then it just roll right over it? There it is. An ice shove, a surge of ice from a lake onto the shore, formed in Wisconsin's Oshkosh City and damaged houses this week. The ice shove from the Lake Winnebago pushed as high as 10 feet and moved 10 feet onto the shore. It also made its way into a home and damaged furniture and walls. 2 other homes were also impacted by the ice shove. I've seen it. I've seen videos of that where it just really just demolished some homes. Just keeps barely moving and then just rolls over everything. Over 20,000 quakes hit Sao Jorge in Portugal in just 11 days. Wow. Sao Jorge in Portugal's Azores archipelago has been hit by more than 20,000 small earthquakes in the past 11 days. The sudden increase in seismic activity is similar to the earthquakes detected before Spain's La Palma eruption last year. Hence, experts warn that these tremors could be the prelude to a powerful earthquake or a volcano eruption. I'd get the heck out of there. Northern U.S. can watch stunning auroras tonight. Of course, if people, that's their home and this and that, I can understand. Like, I'm not leaving my home, but if you get killed or something, it wouldn't be good to stay. I mean, Northern U.S. can watch stunning auroras tonight. I wish we could see them down south here. Northern U.S. states have high chances of seeing auroras tonight. A solar storm is expected to hit Earth Wednesday and Thursday following a solar ejection last Sunday. It will create auroras that are visible to the naked eye from evening into early morning tomorrow. The auroras will be the brightest between 10 p.m. and 1 a.m. EDT on March 30th and 31st. Okay, here it is. Severe weather EF2 tornadoes to batter south today. The southern states like Arkansas, Mississippi, Alabama, Tennessee, and Louisiana will be under a severe weather threat today. EF2 or greater tornadoes are possible across the south and into Tennessee Valley. Alabama and Mississippi may receive 3 to 5 inches of rain, which can result in flash floods. 75 mile per hour winds are also likely. I hope not. All right, everybody, that's it for today's tidbits, and that's going to be it for this morning's coffee break. We've got a big day this morning. I hope that I charge our battery up with like those little trickle chargers, and it's got a green light on it, but that battery's like 4 years old, and I can't believe it's still working. I pray that it still works because, batteries have got super expensive. I mean, we got one for our car. It's been almost a year ago, I guess, and I couldn't believe it was something like $140 or something like that. The last time that we bought a battery was for this truck, old 88 Chevy long bed we had. That's what we were driving around before we got the Spark, and it was like $50 or $60. And then all of a sudden I was like, what happened? And the same for riding mower batteries. They're super high, and we don't have it. If it doesn't start and it needs a battery, we won't be able to mow. Even if we got it, we'd have to get one, but it would, stuff like that is what hurts when you're on a fixed income. If you get something like that'd come out of our groceries. That's the only place it could come from. You can't just not pay your other bills. So that's, I hope that's not going to happen. The light's green on it. That's a good sign. So I hope it starts up. And my mower, my push mower, it had, I didn't think it had any gas in it, but it still had, it was almost full from last summer. So that gas is really old. I hope it might smoke or something, but I hope it runs on it. I'd have to dump the gas somehow, and put new gas in it if it didn't stay good or whatever. I imagine it should be okay. I'm just thinking and talking. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this morning's coffee break. If you did, I hope you'll press that like button. Also subscribe if you haven't already, and share this out, and hit that so you get all my videos as soon as they come out. All right, everybody, later on you'll see Take a Walk with Kitty and me, and Ask My Tablet. Watch it, everybody. You'll like it. So I promise you'll like it. It's a good one. Like I said, they're all good, but you just never know what it's going to be like, because it's unpredictable. So thanks for watching, and have a great day, everybody. God bless.